Magandang araw sa ating lahat mga kapatid. Sa oras po na ito ay ating pag-aralan, ito po ang tinatawag na Sabbath Day versus the Lord's Day. Unang part po itong ating pag-aralan muna. No? Ano bang pinagkaiba ng dalawang araw na ito? Okay? So, the Sabbath Day ay Saturday. No, napakahalaga po yan na araw para po sa Old Testament at sa practices ng mga Hudyo. No? And this is the source of the New Testament truth known as the Lord's Day, Sunday. Kasi yung Sabbath day, yun po yung pangpitong araw. So, malinaw po yun na the Lord instructed us na anim na araw magtrabaho and sa ikapitong araw magpahinga. So, yun po yung Sabbath day. So, Saturday po yan. At ang first day of the week ay Sunday. No? So, kung makikita po natin sa calendar, ang pinakaunang araw po dyan ay Sunday. Okay, so that is the Lord's Day. So, tingnan po natin itong ibang mga kahalagahan ng Sabbath Day. On the seventh day, God completed the work He had been doing. He rested on the seventh day from all the work He had undertaken. God blessed the seventh day and made it holy, because on it He rested from all the works He had done in creation. So alam natin doon sa Genesis chapter 2 verse 2 to 3, ng Diyos ay nagpahinga sa ikapitong araw. Natapos niya ang lahat ng gawain, no, yung paglagay ng araw, paglagay ng buwan, mga bituin, no, paglutang ng lupang tuyo, 'di ba? Paglagay ng mga halaman, mga tanim, tapos paglikha ng tao. Natapos po lahat 'yon sa anim na araw, sa ikapitong araw, since tapos na, ang Lord ay nagpahinga. And He blessed that day. Okay, yun po yung tinatawag natin ngayon na Sabbath day. No, on the seventh day po yon. So yun po yung pinaka tawag natin history na kaya po nagkaroon ng Sabbath day. Ito po, in verse 8, no? Remember the Sabbath day by keeping it holy. Okay? 6 days you shall labor and do all your work. But on the seventh day is the Sabbath to the Lord your God. On it you shall not do any work, neither you nor your son or daughter, or your male or female servant, or your animals, nor any foreigner residing in your town. So Exodus chapter 20 verse 8 to 10. So ito po yung pang-apat na utos ng Diyos, no? So yung Sabbath day kailangan ipangilin, alalahanin at dapat gawin, gampanan, no? So pang-apat na utos ng Diyos 'yan, no? Doon po sa mga Israelita. However, the law of God that was given to Moses is about 2,500 years. So yun po 'yon, binigay po ng yung Ten Commandments, binigay kay Moses na dapat pong igalang ditong Sabbath day, no? And that is in the Exodus 20 verse 8 to 10. So lahat po ng mga Israelita, mga Hudyo, saan man silang panig ng daigdig, yun po ay kanila pong ino-observe, no? The Old Testament Sabbath is the day of rest and not the sacrifice or worship. So malinaw po ang instruction dyan ay you shall not do any work, neither you nor your son or daughter, nor your male or female servant, nor your animals, nor foreigner residing in your towns. Walang trabaho. So, ibig sabihin magpahinga on that day. Okay? No church attendance on the Sabbath day. So, malinaw po kasi ang instruction dyan, no? Na day of rest, pahinga muna. Okay? Kasi, yun po ay para sa tao na nagtrabaho 6 na araw, so ikapitong araw ay dapat magpahinga. Kung baga, sa panahon natin, yun po yung day off. No? Yun po yung day off natin. Okay, so the Old Testament Sabbath is a signed covenant between God and the Israelites. So tingnan po natin itong Exodus 31 verse 13. Say to the Israelites, you must observe my Sabbath. This will be a sign between me and you for the generations to come. So you may not know that I am so you may know that I am the Lord who makes you holy. Okay, verse 17. It will be a sign between me and the Israelites forever. For in 6 days the Lord made the heavens and the earth, and on the seventh day He rested and was refreshed. So ibig sabihin, This is the covenant, kasunduan ng Diyos at ng mga Israelita. A covenant for them na dapat nilang i-observe. Okay? Kaya lang sa atin sa New Testament settings, ito po ang nangyari. On the first day of the week, we gathered with the local believers to share in the Lord's Supper. Paul was preaching to them, and since he was leaving the next day, he kept talking until midnight. So ito po yung Acts 20 verse 7. Di ba? So dito nagkaroon po ng gathering, nagkaroon ng fellowship itong mga alagad ng araw. And that is on the Lord's Day. That is on the first day of the week, which is Sunday. So on the Lord's Day, there is church service conducted where the communion, preaching, and fellowship are done. So nangyari yan, no? Even in the book of Acts, yun po yung mga umpisa ng kanila pong church gathering. No? Hindi po doon sa Sabbath day. So wala pong church gathering. Dito mayroong church gathering na ang first day of the week. Upon the first day of the week, let every one of you lay by him in store, as God had prospered him, that there be no gatherings when I come. 1 Corinthians 16 verse 2. So on the Lord's Day, the believers made collection. This is the Sunday service offering. So yun po yung nangyari, no, sa New Testament setting. So mayroong collection, 'di ba? As regular na ginagawa natin every Sunday. May offering, tithes offering, pledges, kinokolekta po sa simbahan. So kaya po nangyari po yan on the first day of the week, which is Sunday, or tawag natin the Lord's Day.